Behind this door is the biggest barn find we've ever found. And it doesn't run, and we have no idea how we're getting it out.
What we have here is a 2005 Chevy 2500HD, lifted up 13 inches off the ground, 38-inch wheels on it, and it is absolutely massive.
It's been sitting in this barn for 12 years and has so much dust on it that you can't even tell what color it is. Throw it in neutral, we'll jump on a wheel and see if we can't get it to roll a little bit.
We're just gonna push this big old truck around.
You got a better idea?
Well, this is way worse now. So that's not great.
Oh my God.
But what are we gonna do about that?
You got a scraper so we can
scrape it all off before we go in there?
Oh my God.
That's gnarly.
Now that we dragged the truck over 400 acres, it was time to push it back into the garage and start getting rid of this 12 years of dust.
1, 2, 3.
Sam.
Oh, yeah, Sam.
Sam's over here tripping, you're giving up.
Stop. Push, Brent. Oh, God.
All right, our first order of business is getting all of this junk out from under this truck. I do not want to get everything all wet and then try to take this stuff off, so we gotta just pull it all off of here. Oh no, this is really stuck on here.
And throughout this whole detail, because we weren't using our own shop and we were using somebody else's, we really tried to make sure that we kept up with the floor so we could keep it clean as we were going along. Now we're gonna start rinsing all of this barn dust off the car, and as you can see, we started in the bed and we finished on the roof, which normally we would not do, but because we're making content for you guys, we wanted to make sure that we didn't ruin any of the shots. So in real life, we would start on the roof and work our way from top to bottom, but because this is YouTube and we're trying to make a video for you guys, we had to make sure we didn't ruin any of these satisfying pressure washing shots. And speaking of, if you guys are enjoying this video so far, leave a like, it's free to do and it really helps us out. And before spraying off any of the paint, we're going to take care of these wheels that are completely covered in mud, gravel, and little rocks by first removing anything we can with our hands to make sure we're not pressure washing it all over this garage, because that would be a nightmare to clean up. Just to do all 4 of these wheels, it took a little bit over an hour because of how dirty they were. But we had the whole truck jacked up a little bit so we could rotate the wheel as we went and clean all of it, because if it was still on the ground, we'd be missing a tiny portion and some mud would still be getting down there. So we wanted to make sure we got all of it. And then we completely cleaned the wheel wells and the entire wheels, and it came out very nice. Now, for those of you who are curious about what's wrong with the truck in the first place, because we haven't talked about it a lot, the owner told us that it has a transmission issue, so it won't go into gear. But after seeing it get all cleaned up, he said he wants to get it back on the road, which was our main goal for this. And if you stick around till the end of the video, he had one last car hiding in that same barn that we're going to be doing next that I know you do not want to miss because it's really cool. Now using ladders and eventually a scaffolding because of how big this truck is, it's time to finally pressure wash all the dust away. But I want to ask a question to all you truck guys watching this. Let's settle this right here, right now. What's the best truck that you can get? Is it a Cummins, Duramax, Power Stroke? Leave a comment. I want to know what you guys think. Really quickly, we wanted to mention, if you guys saw our last video, we're giving away free merch in every single video moving forward. And this week's winner is Jordan from New Jersey. He sent an awesome email to us. All you have to do to win is be subscribed and send an email to the email on screen. And if you go to our website that's linked on the screen as well, you can see all of the merch that we have available. And while you're there, if you want to just buy something and support us, that would also mean the world to us. If we saw you guys in the wild wearing WD merch, that would be insane. Just like I mentioned with the scaffolding, this is how we filmed this shot because we thought it would be really cool. And check out RJ up top manning the camera because I'll let you in on a little secret. I am deathly afraid of heights. Now we're going to thoroughly clean the engine bay so when the mechanics work on it, they can get this truck back on the road without having to work in a dirty engine. But again, this begs the question, which one's the best engine for a truck? And lastly, we'll hit the undercarriage, which is kind of nice that this truck's so tall because we don't need the special tool to do it. And now that we're done washing the truck completely, we're going to give the floor its first clean. And then when the detail's completely done, we're going to thoroughly clean it again to make sure we leave this garage better than the way we found it. Now moving on to the interior, the carpet in this truck looks just like most trucks do. It's not in horrible condition, but it has some staining, which our degreaser that we're going to be coming out with very soon is going to be able to take care of very easily, which you'll see. But we begin by vacuuming everything to make sure that it's easier for us to extract the carpets once we need to. I have to ask how many of you guys agree with this. It should be a sin or against the law not to have rubber mats in your car. I don't see a point to not having them. They keep your carpets way cleaner than if you didn't have it, and they only take 2 minutes to clean, but that's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. For the interior plastics, some of our all-purpose cleaner light that we're coming out with, a soft bristle brush and microfiber towels is all we needed to get rid of any of the mud that seemed to be on the surfaces. And now we're going to extract the carpets and the seats using just our degreaser, a drill brush, and the extractor with only hot water in it. And we just got updated that our products are going to be coming out live in the next couple weeks, so please keep an eye out for that. Hopefully you guys are as excited as we are because we've been working on this for almost 2 years now. We wanted to make sure if we're going to put any products out to you, one, we tested it thoroughly, and two, it was something that we would use and stand by no matter what. now we're going to use our degreaser on this stain, and I wanted to show you guys that it works even without agitating it with the drill brush. And as soon as I start using the extractor, only with one pass, you can see the entire stain is gone. Now for the paint, all it really needed was a light polishing because it had some swirl marks here and there. But other than that, it wasn't in too bad a condition, so we just hit it with a light one-step polish. And then was my favorite part, which is doing all the metal and chrome, which has a lot of oxidation and water spotting on it. And we have a metal polish that we've also been working on too. If you guys are interested in this that you see me using here, let us know down in the comments below. And then last of all, we're going to dress the tires and then cover the entire truck in sealant. And this 2500 was good to go. But thank you guys for watching. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and watch till the end because we're going to reveal what our next video is. You do not want to miss it.
All right, so the truck is all finished. We have it pushed over to the other side of the garage. It will be picked up soon to have the transmission repaired, and then it will get back on the road. This video was pretty darn cool. We got to travel all the way down to Dayton, Ohio, which is like 3 hours away from us, and do it on site, which we want to do more of. We want to do your enthusiast vehicles. We'd like to either use a facility nearby or the one that you have, and we'll make sure that we leave it better than we found it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit like. It helps it reach other people. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Should we show them?
The Subaru surprise?
The Subaru surprise.
We found another one. So this is the 2013 Subaru WRX. This is the one that Brent actually wanted before he got his 2017. And it's dusty and dirty. Let us know if you guys want us to drag this one out. I think this one runs and drives, or so I've been told. She's, as Mike would say, seen better days, so I think we're gonna pull this one out too, if you guys want.